Hey guys, I want to jump on here and do a fall simmer pot. Get the house smelling good. If you don't know what a simmer pot is, it's just like an alternative to scented candles. It's just like an all-natural way of getting the house smelling really good. You can use different ingredients like cinnamon sticks, nutmeg, cloves, oranges, whatever you have on hand. It makes the house smell good. So what we're going to use today for our fall simmer pot recipe, we're going to use an orange. We're going to cut this up in slices. We'll also use an apple. Cut him up. We're going to use star anise, something like that. It's this little guy. Use some of those. We will use some nutmeg and some pumpkin pie spice, since this is a fall simmer pot. Let's put some vanilla extract in there, which this is the fake one. That's all I got right now. Let's do some cinnamon sticks. That's what I got in this bag. And then I got some cloves. We'll throw some cloves in there. So let's get to slicing this up. I think this will be a good combination. Get the house smelling good and fresh. That already smells good. Let me grab the crock pot. I'm going to use my little crock pot today. Now, even though this is a simmer pot that you could literally put on the stove, like just a pot on the stove, or you can use a crock pot. Either way, they both work. Today we're doing crock pot. So basically we're just going to add our ingredients to the crock pot, and then we'll put like probably about 4 cups of water in here just to make sure everything's good and covered. And then we'll put the lid on for a few minutes. That way everything can sit there and steam and get all nice and mixed together. And then we'll take the lid off and let that fragrance sit there and simmer and fill the house up with all the wonderful smells of fall. Let's throw this orange in here. Let's cut up our apple. Apple's got a good sweet smell to it. Throw that in there. Kind of mix it up. Go ahead and throw our cinnamon sticks in here. Throw the stars in there. Mmm. Smells so good. Put some cloves. Put a little handful in there. And I've already got the pumpkin spice and the nutmeg already measured out. Just going to dump that in there. Put a splash of vanilla in here. And let me go grab some fresh rosemary right quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I got a couple of sprigs of fresh rosemary. Throw that in there. And I'm just going to fill this up. About 4 to 5 cups of water. You gotta mix that around a little bit. And go find the lid, put that on there. Alright, so we will put this on about medium heat, keep it covered. In about 10-15 minutes we'll take the lid off and then just put the crock pot on the low setting and just let it continue to simmer throughout the day. You can just add more water if necessary. And you can use this for a few days, like a couple days. Just let it continue to simmer and fragrance your home. We're in this cozy part of the season starting in fall, so this just gives you all the lovely, warm, inviting smells in your home, especially if you're going to have some guests over for the holidays. That'd be a great way to have a welcoming smell when they come in your home. All right, let's get this plugged in and get it heated up, and I'll bring you back when we take the lid off. So while our simmer pot is getting up to steam, before we take the lid off, I had bought a big bag of lemons and figured I'd go ahead and dehydrate some. We're just going to slice them up and let them let them dehydrate for a good 6 to 8 hours. A lot of people use dehydrated lemons for a lot of reasons, but the reason I'm going to do it is because I want to put them in my homemade herbal teas. You can cut them all kinds of different sizes. It doesn't matter, as long as your dehydrator trays will go on there. I do like to take the seeds out of there. All right, I'm gonna cut the rest of these up and then I'll bring you back. So we got the lemons all cut up. Oh, they smell so good. They look so juicy and fresh. We are going to go ahead and start putting them on the trays in the dehydrator. All right. I'm just going to lay them on here. I'm taking the seeds out of them because I don't want the seeds in my tea whenever I put them in there. They come out very easily. They smell so good. But yeah, I had harvested a lot of lemon balm, some peppermint, basil, rosemary, all the good herbs we grew over the summer. We just dried them out, and I'm gonna make some homemade herbal teas with them. They have great, not just a great tea for flavor, but they have medicinal purposes as well. And plus, it's just nice to have a nice hot tea on a cold day. It smells good, it feels good, it warms you up. Maybe this will go hand in hand with our crock pot, simmer pot we got going on. Got that lemony smell with the apple and the orange. All the good spices. This house gonna be smelling good. So yeah, these were just some grocery store lemons. I just bought a bag of them. Be nice if, you know, you could grow or find a farmer who grows lemons locally. That'd be great. But here in Arkansas, we don't really have, we're not I think to grow citrus, you need to be in zone 8. And we are zone 7. So we're just right outside the reach for citrus. Alright, so our lemons are on the trays. Let me get the top. Alright, here's what they look like in the dehydrator. I'm going to put the top on there. And we're going to let them dehydrate about 6 to 8 hours, which I'll check on them frequently because some may get done faster than others, just because of the slices, the thickness of the slices. So we'll just take them off and go as needed. So yay, I'm excited to have dehydrated lemons to go on my herbal teas. So here's our crock pot, simmer pot. Oh, that smells amazing. Which, I think I'm going to let it heat up just a little bit longer, covered up, because it's not quite steamy. Once it gets to steamy, then we'll take the lid off. But it smells good. It's the next morning, and lemons are dehydrated. Take this lid off. Here's what they look like. They are nice and crispy and dry, shriveled up. But when I go to put these in a hot tea, they will be, they'll somewhat rehydrate and add some lemon flavor to my herbal teas. Alright, I'm just going to put them in this wide mouth mason jar here. And I got my lid, ring, and then I have one of those food saver machines, and I will just, it's got an attachment on it to suck out the air in the jars, so they will be good to go. Alright, let's load these lemon slices in the jar. Some of them got a little too done. You can kind of see the color difference. That's okay. It'll still taste like lemon.